Welcome back to Game Crunch, everyone, keeping you up to date with the latest in the video game world. Now today, we're going to go over a couple of the biggest topics happening today in the gaming space, including as we lead up to the Nintendo Switch 2's inevitable full reveal on April 2nd, we keep getting more and more leaks, and it looks like we may have an idea of where the pricing and how many units there might be available at launch, as well as maybe some possible games. We'll get into the details on that in just a second. And then if you've been playing the Pokemon trading card game Pocket, I've been playing the crap out of it. I basically open it 2 or 3 times a day just to open my packs. Well, the trading feature launched recently, and it's been kinda not great, but they are introducing a really cool change. We'll go over the details on that in just a second. But of course, if you like to stay up to date with the latest in the video game world, consider giving Game Crunch a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, really appreciate it, and without further ado, let's just get straight into today's topics. Now, as we get closer and closer to the inevitable Switch 2 full reveal and launch date, analysts are looking at some shipping information, and we're getting an idea of possibly what this thing could cost. According to analysts, it looks like it's going to cost at least $400 USD, with some suggesting a $499 price tag. Now, I gotta say, a $100 swing is actually kind of big. A Bloomberg report cites multiple industry experts, including analysts from UBS, Sanford C. Bernstein, and Catan Games, who all believe that Nintendo will price the console significantly higher than the original Switch's $299 launch price. So what are the major factors that are driving up this cost of hardware? One major factor driving up the cost is the upgraded hardware. Toyo Securities analyst Hideki Yasuda pointed out the original Switch's NVIDIA chip was estimated to cost around $80 per unit, while the Switch 2's chip could be in the $130 to $150 range. That increased production cost might push Nintendo to price the system higher to maintain its profit margins. But here's the catch. Price might not even matter that much. Analysts predict the Switch 2 could have the biggest launch in gaming history regardless of the cost. Some estimates suggest that Nintendo could have 6 to 8 million units ready for day one. That's compared to the original Switch's 2.7 million units on its first month. Even the PS5 and PS4 only moved about 4.5 million units in their first quarters. Now, a major reason for this confidence among the analysts? The software lineup. Industry insider Dr. Serkan Toto believes the first year of the Switch 2, games will be stacked, featuring heavy hitters like the new Mario Kart, which we basically already have confirmed, a new 3D Mario title, which has been heavily rumored, and even I speculated on myself, Pokemon Legends ZA, because we know that everything that is on the original Switch will be also on the Switch 2, and that goes for Metroid Prime 4 as well. We're also looking at a lot of third-party support expected to be strong, with blockbuster titles like the promised Call of Duty possibly arriving on day one. Now, one thing to watch out for is the price of games. Toto speculates that Nintendo will follow the industry trend of raising first-party and major third-party game prices to $70, similar to how The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom's pricing was almost 2 years ago. And when I said that, I realized, it's literally almost been 2 years since Tears of the Kingdom. How did that happen? Anyway, we won't have to wait long for official details. Nintendo is hosting a special Nintendo Direct on April 2nd, where we'll likely get all the official information, like the price, release date, and all the first game announcements. So mark your calendars. So with all that being said, you have to remember this is all just analyst speculation. Now, I do have to say that is quite a price range, $400 to $500 essentially USD. Canadian, I'm probably going to be looking at like $550 to I guess $700 in that range. I mean, I'm probably going to get a Switch 2 regardless, day one. But I'm really excited to see what these launch titles are, and I'm really excited to see what the Switch 2 can do. Now, as far as all this speculation, I mean, nothing here really surprises me. As far as the chip goes, you've seen inflation over COVID, you've seen how everything's went. I mean, you've seen the price difference between the PS4 and the PS5, and now the PS5 Pro, how ridiculously priced that is. Everything has just ballooned. I mean, all these pricing, this would be my prediction of where the pricing would be. But, I mean, we've only got a couple more weeks now until we actually know for sure. I know my calendar's been marked for a while, and I'm excited. I can't wait. It's going to be a hell of a summer. Now let's shift gears over to Pokemon. Pokemon TCG Pocket is making a major change to one of its most controversial features, the trading system. Since launch, players have had to use trade tokens to swap cards, but after community backlash, the Pokemon Company is scrapping this currency entirely. Thank God. The new update will replace the trade tokens with a currency we already have, the Shine Dust. Now, unlike the trade token, Shine Dust has been a part of the game since the beginning and is primarily used to add special flair to cards. Now players will be able to use that Shine Dust to trade 3 diamond, 4 diamond, or 1 star rarity cards, making the system much more player friendly. If you've been hoarding these trade tokens, don't worry, when the update rolls out, they'll automatically be converted into Shine Dust. While there's no exact date for when these changes will take effect, the Pokemon Company says they'll be implemented by the end of autumn 2025. Now, another upcoming feature that is actually pretty cool is a new way to share cards you're looking for, making trading easier. However, there's no timeline on when this will become available. As for promo and 2-star rarity cards, which are currently untradeable, there's a possibility they could be tradable in the future, but nothing is confirmed yet. One thing the Pokemon TCG Pocket won't be doing is joining the competitive esports scene. The Pokemon Company's Director of Global Esports, Chris Brown, okay, interesting, confirmed there are no plans to integrate the game into official tournaments, at least for now. And this is a very welcome change to me. I think that trading system is absolutely stupid. However they design this with the tokens, and I don't even get to put out a request of what card I'm looking for. And it's unless you have someone that you're on Discord or someone that you're that you know personally, that's the only real way to trade cards. I did one trade with just some random. I had a couple. I got lucky and I think I got 3 RCS EXs, and I'm like, let me just throw one up for trade because I was trying to get one of the other EXs from the last pack. And I threw it up there, and I think he offered me something I already had, and I was like, all right, whatever. It was just kind of random. I was like, hopefully he offers me something that I don't have, but there's no way for him to know, and there's no way for me to know if he's even got this Arceus card, so who knows? I think this the main thing here is, even beyond the trade tokens, I don't really care about the trade tokens. I mean, they kind of refresh, I think, every 12 hours like everything else, so who cares? It does give me a use for all this Shine Dust that I've saved up, because I don't really give a crap about freaking flair on the cards. I don't care. So I've saved up all this Shine Dust, but anyway, the ability to put out, be like, yes, I'm looking for a Jolteon or whatever, and your friends can see that, and they'd be like, oh, I'm looking for a Flareon, and they send it out there, and then you can actually make a meaningful trade. This is a welcome change. It's just, autumn of this year. It's going to take that long. And that's all the news I've got for you today, so I want to thank you for tuning into another day of Game Crunch. And as usual, let me know what your thoughts are down below. What do you think the Switch is going to price at? Do you think any of this information's accurate? And have you been playing the Pokemon trading card game Pocket? Hey, if you have, throw me a comment. Maybe we can do a little tradesy beforehand. If there's anything you're looking for, maybe we can, talk about it a little bit. Anyway, in case you missed yesterday's news, I'm going to leave a video over here and another video you might like over there. And I'll see ya on Monday. Have a good one.